7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Here we go!
Ready, set, go.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, how exciting is this?
I know, I couldn't sleep.
Well, for those of you just tuning in, Nonika was teaching a class, an online class, until literally 30 seconds ago. So
Yes. Who say by the bell?
I know you've got to catch your breath because this is a very exciting evening for us, isn't it? Sharing your first collection for Funky Fossil.
Look at your table, it's so full. So
It is. It's a big collection, everyone, and it is stunning. So we're going to take you during this live. We'll take you through all of the products that Nonika has designed, which are just gorgeous. Olga, who is our pilot, our navigator this evening, is going to also share an amazing reel that she's put together with all the samples, or most of the samples, not all of them. And that is just stunning because the design team have loved working with this collection. And we'll have a bit of chat with you all. And first of all, just thank you so much for certainly in the UK. I don't know what it's like with you, Nonika, but it's a very hot and sticky day today. So I'm assuming Spain is pretty hot.
no, actually we have 3 weeks of British weather and I'm so freaking happy. It's cloudy, it's raining, it's not hot, just a little bit chill, and I love it. So I'm in heaven.
I must admit,
Just let me say in Spanish that
Yes.
this lesson is going to be in English.
please.
Hola a todas, ella es Sara, ella es la dueña de Funky Fossil. Este directo va a ser en inglés, ¿vale? Me tenéis que perdonar, pero si lo tengo que traducir todo al español, el directo va a ser muy largo. Entonces, hay un botoncito en la pantalla que pone CC, que en teoría debería generar los subtítulos automáticamente. Si no es así, yo os invito a que os quedéis de todos modos, porque los proyectos hablan por sí solos. Y de todos modos, la semana que viene yo haré un directo en español. No sé si aquí o en Insta, ¿vale? Ya os lo digo. Así que quedaos. That's it.
I always love it when you do that. When Anika, for those of you that don't follow her on Patreon, and I really recommend that you do, she does the classes in Spanish and English. And I just don't know how she does it, but I love listening to the Spanish. I catch about one word in 20, but I love hearing her say it in Spanish as well. I don't know how you flick between. Shall we say some hellos as well to all the lovely people that have joined us for this live? So I see some names that I recognise. Adele, good to see you. Samantha, Jess, lovely to see you. Thank you for joining us. Martine, Karen, thank you ever so much, everybody. Nunu, is there anybody else there that you want to say hello to?
Oh, I'm all my people are there. My bestie Adi is there. All my friends, Moita, Terry. My patrons are there. So many people. I'm so overwhelmed right now.
It is. Yeah. Well, I know a lot of people that have followed your work because you've been a designer. You are a designer for a number of companies already. Have been eagerly awaiting seeing what you've got in store for them because you designed for Lindy's and for Dusty Attic and
Yes,
other brands that I can't remember at this point in time. But you are well known for your kind of certainly your mixed media work, but also that kind of the whimsical, the layers, the colours, and also, and because I follow you on Patreon, don't I? And I'm always amazed at how much gorgeous detail you get into your project. So that is your kind of superpower.
I think that's my signature style. I pay a lot of attention to detail. You can see any of my classes is going to be 3 hours, 1 hour doing the background, 1 hour building the composition, 1 hour adding details.
and that really comes through in this collection because you've thought about everything from the kind of the background up, haven't you? You know, there's the different scales. There's the big paper pad that are through to the A7 stamps and the the ephemera. So people are going to be able to get that dimension and go, and the imagery is going to work from big to small, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I wanted something for everybody. So card makers will find something, mixed media crafters will find something. Even if you are doing a scrapbooking, you will find something here. And
Yeah.
I thought, if I were a card maker, what would I like to use? If I were a scrapbooker, what would I like to use? I'm a mixed media artist. I need this. And you were so generous and so kind to allow me to do everything I wanted and a little bit more, because I remember right in the last minute, like, do you want some papers? And I was like, whoa!
I know, I mean, because we've been, how long do you think it's taken us to put this together? Probably a couple of months, do you think? At least.
Yes.
At least. And
At
I
least,
got as
yes.
excited about it. And I remember when Anika sent me over the artwork for the papers, I really was overwhelmed by how gorgeous they are, rich colours, and just the vision that she has. Let's tell everyone how we came to work together. Obviously Olga put us in touch with each other, but what was that? What was the thing that kind of made us say, yeah, let's do this?
I don't know. It was something inside of me I would been wanting to do from long ago, and it was like all the planets and the stars align. You know, it was just, it happened, and I was like, great, because I have this in mind. And when I told you my idea, you was like, yes, I have that in mind.
It was,
and everything was very easy. It
was our shared obsession with Wales, wasn't it? Not the country, although it's a lovely place. But I'd been saying to Olga, I'd been badgering Olga for a couple of months about, I want a whale stamp. And eventually she said, oh, forget that whale. I know somebody who's got a much better idea when it comes to whales. I'll introduce you. And that's how we started talking, wasn't it? You're like, yeah, I had this dream about a space whale.
Olga just wrote that, and it's true. Yes. When I design something, it's because I have dreamt with it. The first time I designed colors, it was because I had a dream, and I called my boss and I was like, hey, you think I'm crazy? I know, but look. And my whale, my space whale, was, you know, appearing in my dreams from time to time, and I was like, I need to take it out of my head. And then you came to my life, and it's perfect. And people will freak out because I'm pretty sure they don't expect me to design something like this.
Really? Do you think?
Yeah.
You think it's different to things you've done before? I think I love the line art of the stamps, because the main images, and we'll go through them all just in literally 1 second, but the A5 stamp says it's quite clean and open line art, isn't it? So it's great for people who like to add colour, and it's got a bit of a touch of kind of whimsical. I mean, great even for kids as well. You know, it's that kind of storybook feel to it.
Yeah, but I don't think people expect me to draw these little cuties. They're gonna see all the other stuff, yes, all the background thingies, and yeah, but the little cuties, oh my gosh, they're gonna flip out.
Well, before we then go through all of the gloriousness that I've got in front of me here, item by item, because Nunu can talk to us a little bit about how she put them together. I must remember to say, like and share, please. It'd be great if you could make as many people aware as possible of this amazing collection. It will be going live on Create and Craft on Monday, and it will be in my shop from Wednesday, and also a number of retailers around the world. We'll have Natalie May Scrapbooking in Australia. We've got Frantic Stamper in the USA. We've got La Tienda
de las Manualidades in Spain. It's fine. It's
fine. And yeah, and others I'm sure to follow, but certainly you'll be able to get it in America, Australia, Spain, and in the UK.
Yeah.
So,
and of course, Sarah, you ship worldwide. So even if you are in, I don't know, in the moon, she can get the parcel to you.
Yeah, let's not overpromise.
That's true.
And the other thing I need to say is we will have a giveaway. So we'll have a giveaway live in this live. That Olga will choose from people who've liked and shared. And sometimes you can't always share, but certainly if you do at least like, that'd be great. And we'll also do and it's a giveaway of the whole collection and everything that we show you this evening, and it's a big collection. And then we'll do another giveaway of the whole collection on Wednesday. So for those of you that can't catch and are watching it on catch up, or if you watch now but want to leave a comment after we go off air, then those comments will go into a giveaway on Wednesday, and we'll announce that on the Fun with Funky Fossil Facebook group. But I know Nunu will put it out through her channels as well to make sure that we don't miss the winner.
And if you are not the winner, don't get discouraged and stay tuned, because next week something else will happen and I won't say more.
Fantastic. So yeah, there's going to be lots of chances, hopefully, to get your hands on this. I saw a question, I think, was it from you, Roxy? Which was, when are the shows? The shows that I've got a show at 2:00 on Extra, which is the kind of the online little mini channel for Create and Craft. For those of you obviously not in the UK, this won't mean much. And shows at 5:00 and 7:00. So hopefully it will have cooled down a bit and you'll be ready to be watching some amazing, well, I will say amazing demos, because I think I'm over promising then, but certainly some amazing products, and I'll try and demo them. So should we have a look, everybody? Do you want to see what it is and that I've got in front of me and what we're all so excited about?
Yes.
I think we should. Oh, I don't know where to start.
Wait. Hold on.
Hold on.
Yeah, because I don't see Nuneka's YouTube comments in the studio. So everyone says hi. All Patreons are there, entire crew. There is Caroline, Hila, and everyone are very, very excited, and everyone are also sharing and spreading. So
thank you, everyone.
Yeah. Do you want me to play a mute video so two of you can talk over stuff?
No, the one with music is so pretty.
Is this the video of the products?
I have the video of the product with the music, the one that goes to tally, and I have the full thing without the music, so two of you can talk over it as well. So we have both, whatever you want.
Should we do let's do the music one, Nunu? Should we do that one?
Yes.
We like the music.
It's super pretty.
And you don't have to listen to it.
Here it goes.
You're the night sky trying to make me see your stars, but the dark gets lonely. Now I see violet, I can feel silence, and the dark's all that I see. When your stars are burnt out and your heart makes no sound, I'll find violet in your eyes. You'll always be my night sky.
Fantastic. What a round of appreciation, Olga. You've done an amazing job.
Thank you so much, Olga, for doing that stunning, amazing, unbelievable intro. It's just wow.
It is. You're quite clever, Olga, when you put your mind to it. So should we have a quick look at aren't they, Adele? Aren't those papers just stunning? And the moon, the layered moon dyes, and I can see lots of you really, really liking what you're seeing there. And it won't take lots of time going through the actual products themselves, but I think there's a couple of things just to kind of highlight. And I know Nunu as well, if there's things you want to kind of really kind of hone in on or get people to see in what you've put together so much, then shout on in. But there are two A5 stamp sets which are beautiful, clear, high quality stamp sets. And it's all based around this character Astro, we've called him or her, and their space whale friend. So this is the kind of the core of the collection in terms of where some of that imagery starts to come to life. And these whales are big. The two, oops, get rid of my glare. So these two whales are a large size, and you've got a lovely starry background. You've got a fantastic text here, which is both readable but equally trying to get my glare off there. But equally small enough to make fab backgrounds. But one of the elements of this stamp set that I just love is, yeah, all these little astronauts. They are just the cutest things in the world.
I think they're super cute, and the best thing is that you can make them ride the whales.
Yeah. So you've got you've got one doing the dab. You've got one taking a selfie. You've got like one surfing. It's just, they are just so fun. So yeah, they're scaled, aren't they, perfectly to be able to kind of be riding on the whales. And
Sarah,
we've got
I'm afraid you will have to read the sentiment out loud, because there was a question somewhere what the sentiment says. So now you have to read it out loud. Sorry.
Okay. No, I love it. It is, exploration is in our nature. We began as wanderers, and we are wanderers still. We have lingered long enough on the shores of the cosmic ocean. We are ready at last to set sail for the stars. Isn't that cool?
Well, that's part of Carl Sagan book Cosmos.
Ah, right. Because I know the artwork in the papers was inspired by.
Yeah, exactly. Everything is inspired in my dreams of these whales crossing the galaxy, and I really like Carl Sagan, how she thinks, how he describes the universe and that, and everything came together. So yeah, somehow it's everything related.
And just while we're talking about the text in that A5 stamp set, there is an A7 stamp set called Musings, Galactic Musings, and that again isn't as legible in relation to not being a typed font, but you can actually read it as well. And that's again is more about kind of being wanderers in space, adventures, and it says at the bottom, we are made of star stuff. So you can kind of read it, but you don't need to be able to when you're building your backgrounds. But so all the words in this collection all kind of extend the theme. It's not just random text and bits of background.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then we've got this Astro Says, which is then again the astronaut character, but much bigger now. So if you compare it with the Diddy ones, these are ones that are really going to kind of be fab focal points, obviously with the planet as a balloon. And I love this one. It's like holding the sign that you can then kind of put your words into. So I think that's going to be super cute, particularly that I think what lends itself perfectly to cards and scrapbooking, doesn't it? Because you can put something in there which is relevant to the image.
Yeah, actually, if you take the small astronauts, you can make them fit in the big hexagon. They will fit perfect on top of the rays.
Yes.
So, you know, like I like it to do it like mix and match.
Absolutely, because then there's another A7 stamp set that as part of the collection, because as I say, there was just so much imagery, we couldn't get it all on two A5s and we didn't want to lose the scale. But again, this one is, rather than the hexagons, has got circles, again with that same gorgeous kind of starbursty effect around the outside. But again, lovely frame for the little astronauts, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we can layer these up, and you'll see from some of the samples how the design team have really gone to town with layering and stamping and creating these kind of gorgeous, luscious backgrounds. So this is the A6 stamp set, and this is then really almost that kind of extender stamp set, which is going to give you those backgrounds. And you don't even need to use it as part of this collection if you don't want to. I mean, the kind of this gorgeous background stamp, the numbers, the splats, you know, they're going to work perfectly for so many projects that you have, even if it's not got a particularly a space theme.
Yeah, that was the idea. I tried to put together the astronauts and whales and all the rest if you don't like this topic, you can still use it, because I try to make something very versatile that I can be using all the time.
Absolutely. Well, yeah, I mean, and I absolutely, a bit like, given she's on the live, a bit like Olga Staines. You know, I do like using Olga Staines on lots of projects, and I can see I'll be using these too. Olga just so loves that. So I won't take ages, and you know I can all talk about these things forever because I get excited. There are 3 gorgeous stencils. Again, the detail on this one, as somebody who has been cutting them herself, is immense. It's a gorgeous background. So again, it echoes the A6.
Yes, it's very similar. It's not exactly the same, but it's very similar. And I was inspired. I was thinking, if I was inside a rocket, you know, these circuits in the walls, taking all the electricity and all the energy I will need, that is it. That is my panels of circuits behind the walls. But it can be many things. It can be a maze. It can be just a background, some random lines.
Yeah, well, I mean, I called it a maze as the name of it because I like my little pun. But yeah, it is gorgeous, and it will give you lots of fantastic texture. As you say, nothing about it is overtly space themed, but I love the fact that it was in your head about that kind of circuits. And the hexagons are echoed by the A6 stamp plate. So I just basically translated Nunu's stencil design into a cover plate die, and that is really kind of, it will, let's say, fits exactly on an A6, or in American size, I think an A2 stamp card, sorry, and it just gives you another version of that background. So of course there are techniques, so many techniques you can do with stencils, and there's some techniques that are easy to do with dies. So we threw both of them into the collection because that's how nice we are. And yeah, and then this gorgeous starburst. So again, it's this is a larger scale. I'm just trying to think which of them it's in. There we go. It's not. Yeah, it's the same, isn't it? It's a larger scale of the one from the A5. So again, you can see how all of this is going to just enable you to build those projects from scale up to those finishing details. A laid moon die, which I wanted to add into the collection because I do have a laid moon stencil, which is super popular, but I just love the thought of being able to take this into kind of 3-dimensional projects and give you some extra depth. So that's a nice size as well for the astronauts. But let's have a look at the papers. They're amazing. So yeah, you can see how rich are the colors in here. This is my husband's favorite. Mr. G has said he would like that one in a frame. It just pulls you in. It's fantastic. So, and this, what we probably aren't seeing on the screen here, is there are layers in there as well, aren't there, Nunu?
Yeah, exactly. I use the same things that you can find in the stamps, and a lot of text and numbers, and they are very subtle, so you can actually do whatever you want with the paper. I got inspired not just by galaxies and the universe, but also I was thinking of the possibilities of finding other worlds, and I wanted something very magical, and you know, with this mystical, whimsical atmosphere, and I think I got it.
You totally got it. It's stunning, and they are backgrounds that effectively you don't need to do anything with the script in this one as well. As in, you could just start working on those, and they're already going to take your eye into a focal point because you've got that kind of perspective in there, and you've got that natural focus for projects. But again, it's uncoated paper, so you know you can add your stencils, your stamping on top of it, and completely customize it. This paper pad is just awesome, and I think I've seen a couple of comments, people saying you're definitely going to need more than one pad, and I think that's probably right, because otherwise I will just be stroking all of the stock forever.
Well, you have 3 of each design and 12 designs, so it's 36 papers.
So there's a lot in there, and that's great, because I think when we all kind of end up with not wanting to make a start, you can at least use a couple of layers and then you've still got a complete collection, complete set. And then this ephemera pack is stunning. There are 51 pieces in it. So again, if you've got the papers but are thinking, oh, I don't want to cut into them, then you're going to have the ephemera that's going to give you those gorgeous focal points and that kind of same artwork, but in a slightly different scale. So if you want to add it to the front of cards or to layouts, but then have your stamping around it, perfect.
Yeah, even if you are making albums, you can use the papers, and then you can use these pieces to make the clothes for the pages or little tabs.
Absolutely,
There's so much you can do.
As you're playing with ephemera, so everyone loves the entire collection. Papers get a lot of love, and Tiny Astro Men, Woman, they also get a lot of compliments that it's very versatile, and you can also use it for masculine projects.
Yes.
And there is ton of hats and a lot of. I have to have it in the comments. I'm trying to put them on the screen, but I also keep track of sharing because we have a giveaway at the end of the live stream, and you can win entire collection. And it's awesome.
And this is the first time. This is the first time we've done ephemera as part of a collection, but it just felt like this. The artwork here just warranted that extra. Ability to kind of extend your projects, and as Nunu says, you know, make your either your scrapbook pages or your gifts or your box frames. I've got a gorgeous box frame next to me, and have all those elements that you can kind of keep building with. And like, for example, these tickets, this is valid for one tiny astronaut, which I love. Love you to orbits, which is now one of my favorite sentiments. Ticket to ride a space whale. So they're really, you know, they are unique. They are really fun, and you can just see, you can just see how much fun you've had, kind of letting your imagination play with this one, Anika.
May I say something about the ephemera?
Yes.
We also added some butterflies because everybody loves butterflies, and they are quite galactic, I will say, like the colors and that. And those butterflies are the reason why we added the white shape around, so we don't lose the antennas. But these ephemera are made in cardstock, so you can easily fussy cut anything you don't want. Like if you don't want the white shape around, it's super easy to fussy cut.
Absolutely, yeah, exactly. And in fact, in terms of when I've been making, I've done that with sometimes with the hexagons, circles I've cut around them, but equally the papers are quite rich in colour, so sometimes it is nice to have the white border, and you can't add the white border. It's easier to take it away than it is to add it.
That's also true.
We had that conversation, didn't we, about whether or not to have them cut exactly or have that white border, and we thought we'd give you the choice of cutting them down if you want to. Good point, thank you. And then the final thing, I think it's the final thing.
Yeah.
the word stickers, which are stunning. So it's an ace. I'm just opening things, which means that I've got an excuse to have another set of everything to work with.
I honestly, I'm so happy with them because they are paper, sticky. You know, like a sticker, but paper. It is not any vinyl or plastic or anything. They are so freaking amazing, and I try to make them versatile. Of course, they match with the topic, the main topic, but you can use them in any project because they are very versatile.
They are, and you say that they're kind of cut into the cardstock, so they're easy to store. But it's an uncoated cardstock sticker, so you've got the kind of weight there. You can color them with your inks. You can definitely customize, and of course you've got them in white and black, same sentiments on both, but they're just gorgeous. The words are just gorgeous. We were wanderers from the beginning. There are galaxies swirling in your soul. live for this moment, be the fool who dreams, I want magic. So as you say, there's a mix there of things which are just going to be kind of positive affirmations, and some which are definitely kind of got that space vibe to them, but they work perfectly.
And no need to
I
say
have
the
to
price is super cheap.
That's always proud, that's always a good thing.
Yeah.
But I have to say that everyone have a blast with coming up with the poems, how to word that they like the collection. So, everything is out of this world.
I know. I have to stop using that. I do. I think I've used it in the product description for Create and Craft. I couldn't resist saying it's out of this world. Now, how do we want to play how do we want to play the samples? Because I've got 300 samples next to me here, and we've got an amazing reel from Olga which takes us through the wow.
I can just play the video, because we can talk over the video and it have all the
Perfect.
products. And I can pause if you need me to.
So there's no sound on this then, Olga. We can just talk about. So thank you. I think most of you are on. I think I've seen most of your names, design team, but thank you for the fantastic.
Yeah, most of design team is with us on different platforms, and they also have a lot of poems regarding how out of this world and amazing is the collection.
So, and they've had a whale of a time making samples. So there's my.
Look at those guys, they're amazing.
And they're in, as you say, they're in the circles, and then I think this is Alicia still. She's got.
Yeah, you can see how versatile it is. That one with the butterflies is not related to anything astronomical, and it looks gorgeous.
No, I mean, I think the background shapes of those circles and the hexagons and stars, because I just love the fact they've got that kind of speckledy edge to them, because they really kind of give you that depth of background, but they're not too heavy. Again, some butterflies and stamped stars and numbers on the butterflies. I love that. And then I love this one. I think this is Sarah. Is it Sarah or is it Ali? I'm not sure.
I love those stripes. Oh my gosh.
This is Ali.
This is Ali, and Ali's clear heat embossed that piece of ephemera, so it looks like a glazed tile on the actual card. And I love this. She's got the three little astronauts kind of tied together, like they're doing some kind of space maneuver.
Space maneuver.
Space maneuver.
Shenanigans.
And the whale, I think, is always, it just looks so lovely, and it's got such a beautiful movement to it. And then just use a bit of the paper to create that background. And this background from Sarah is gorgeous. I love those rich colors.
Yeah, I love. Everybody went crazy with colors, and I was like, wow.
Well, of course, the one thing I haven't mentioned is, in terms of the shows that I have on telly on Monday, is I'm also taking some Lindy's on with me. Not much stock. I've literally only got a few units of them, but because they work so amazingly well with Nunu's designs, I persuaded Create and Craft to let me bring some magicals on to show how they can create beautiful backgrounds. So the design team have been playing with their Lindy's as well as with this collection. And you can see the way that's kind of really informed their backgrounds, can't you? Who did this one?
That was Sarah Edison.
Was it Sarah? I love the comment on the astronaut. Oh, this is Sarah's
especially
amazing.
for you. I paused on the on the green one. Yeah, this one is amazing sample, and there is no way to show it on the screen as a flash pictures because it's interactive and you have to open it to have the full story.
I've got it here with me, so I'll show it afterwards. But I have to make the comment as I look at these samples that there is an alarming amount of purple on display. So Nunu did put some greens in there for me.
Yeah, absolutely. Look at those. They fit so well with the backgrounds. This is fantastic. So makes me so happy when they are mixing things and make them their own, like use it in their own way. I love it.
Yeah, absolutely. Every one of the design team have put a slightly different spin on how it's kind of come together. And you can see in all of them those layers, the hexagons, whether it's the die cut or the stencil, the stamping, they've really been able to build up their own backgrounds.
Okay. Sorry,
Oh,
I paused the video because I wanted to point that though we have those tiny astronauts and you think cute, this sample shows that it can be also classy and super elegant, because with that gold it just looks
Absolutely. That metal die, that plate is fantastic.
It just gives a nice background, and again perfect for those kind of mail cards. This is, I think they call it a stepper card by Judith, and I love this one. She's used some waste packaging for the little kind of acetate strips for the stars. It's just really clever. And this is from Natalie. So Natalie's kind of goes for rich colors, but also really clean and crisp. So that I love those hexagons in the crisp white.
I love to see that amount of purple. I have to tell you that though there is green, I see that everyone used purple, and it just makes me happy.
Oh, I just think they did it to just spite me. And I mean, how simple is this? Is the two whales just on the paper, and it just,
and it's just perfect.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, this
I
is
love
Rachel.
them together. They when DT is using two of them, they always look like they have the best time. Two whales just hanging around in space.
And I love that earlier sample from Rachel. I love it where the little astronaut's kind of giving the whale a hug. I just think that's so sweet.
Yes, he's just giving him a hug and in his face a little kiss. And I love that sample from Rachel. It's dimensional.
Yeah, and it's like super 3D. It has tons of layers. It's amazing.
And just that starburst, I think that's white silver heat embossing just really kind of allows that whale to pop.
That's so elegant. I love it.
It doesn't need to be a really busy background.
Yeah.
Those samples, this one and the next one, are made by Frau Pony. She's a guest feature here.
Is Martina on? I'm not sure I've seen that.
Yeah, she's Martina. Yeah.
So that's gorgeous.
Yeah,
look how she placed the sentiment on the whale.
Oh,
it was fantastic.
And
I broke it.
Probably.
Yeah, I broke it. Now we have because it jumped straight to
look, those 80s are so gorgeous, so colorful, so fantastic.
So very
that's from those are samples from Samantha Late with Samples Thompson. Okay, again, we will see some samples from Rachel and then Martina's, because I wanted to pause and then I got way too excited. Too much talking about whales and sizes.
Well, it's making me laugh, Olga, because I mean, you were like, yeah, I can do without whales, and now you love these whales.
But like the conversation about whales was definitely, I'm not a whale hater, so it's not like with the green, but I was definitely overwhelmed with how excited you were about the whales. And I happen to know, two people who are super excited about the whales from some kind of reason. So I felt like, oh my God, that's match made in heaven.
Do you know what? I've just seen a comment there from Samantha. Samantha, you were that late with your samples. Oh, I see. Yeah, she's got it in the body of the whale there.
Yes.
Oh,
that's clever.
That is clever, and I love that that little astronaut on the back of the whale. That is really clever.
Yeah, he has some attitude. I mean, I still miss the one that is flipping the bird, but I do understand that not everyone are so naughty.
Look at this guy inside that. Isn't
Yes,
it amazing?
he is, and it's got a little. I mean, you can see with the light there, it's got a little
I
light
have a
above it.
question. I have a question here for Sam
Mm.
about the sample with the galaxy. How she made everything stick on that like cotton candy like background. I think we will have to have some tutorial or live
It
stream
needs a
with that.
live, that one, doesn't it? I've got it
Yeah.
here. It's pretty epic, but it definitely needs a live. Though it probably will be a 3-day live, knowing Sam. Did you choose whales to tie in with the space thing? Oh, Star Trek. I don't know. I don't think it was Star Trek. Was it, Nunu? The space whales?
I don't watch the Star Trek, so unfortunately, I can't be I can't help out with this
No.
one.
Mr. G does. Mr. G makes me watch Star Trek.
Everything is much more complicated in my head. How the astronomical whale appeared. And it's very magical and personal, but I don't mind telling you. So I had a session with one of these deep meditation, and I became a whale, and it was the best feeling in the world. It was something incomparable and amazing, and I jumped from the sea to the space. So, the whale is just me.
You are the
Oh my
whale.
God. Are
Oh,
you kidding
wow.
me?
I know.
Wow.
So, although you were late with your samples, Sam, they're absolutely worth it. It's a
That's why
stunner.
she was that's
I
why
know.
she uploaded them in very last minute because they clean your house and do your dishes, flicker and light up. Oh my God, that's amazing.
Isn't it fabulous? It really is. There is so much going on in this one. So this needs another live as well, Sam. So we'll all put aside a day to watch you make both of these samples.
Yes, Sam, you will be quite busy.
Yes, serves you right for being so damn good. Yes, so this is the space cloud with
Wow.
so the planets and the way I'm making it out as if I made this. This is from Samantha Thompson, and it is a piece of engineering. Look at this. Can I show you? She's like, it's all metal kind of frame behind that she's got.
Oh my God, so she cheated. Okay, because I couldn't get it in my head how she made them stay on that cotton candy thing.
Yeah.
Talking about phones, don't play with the balls during the live stream, Sarah.
It's amazing. It really is stunning. So, and the other one that you say that it's hard to show from the images is this gorgeous tin from Sarah. So we saw it, didn't we? But just the fact that it's this lovely tin and she's got all the little astronauts in it, and then on the back.
I just have to say that no photos made justice to the amazing project the whole team has made. I have no words. I just want to say thank you, girls. You are fantastic, all of you.
They really are. They really are.
Don't do that, Olga. I'm crying. Oh
No,
my God.
They are. They've worked so hard, but I know they've loved it because the samples. You just can't make things like this if you don't absolutely love what you're doing. So I've got a few, but I'm going to save those for TV because they're nowhere near as good as what we've just seen. So I'm going to just.
No, I can bring back the entire screen. Just everyone yes. Are ready? Yeah. Okay. Good.
Yes.
Good. Oh, what's that? We can
I don't
do
know.
this one, and that will be fine. Yeah.
So everybody, I can see from the comments that you like the collection. I'm sure you absolutely love it because it is. I don't think I can't remember seeing anything like this that's been brought out. I just think it's unique. It's Nonika's kind of vision, her artwork, everything in it is original and out of her head. And we're just very lucky to have it to create with. So thank you, Nunu. It's a joy, and I'm so excited. I feel very proud and quite a bit nervous about taking it to TV on Monday, but hopefully we'll do it some justice. And the key
Thank
thing
you,
will
Sarah.
be,
Thank you, because you make my dream come true, and there's nothing comparable to that. You know, like when you have a vision and it becomes real, something so weird. It's just fantastic. So thank you.
well, you're in good company when it comes to weird, because I think we all are. And and certainly there'll be lots more inspiration coming from you over the next kind of few weeks and months. I think you and Olga are doing a live on Wednesday.
On the 14th. Yeah.
Yes,
In
we are live on Wednesday on Why Not Wednesday. That is a regular segment now in the Fun with Funky Fossil Facebook group, and it's awesome. And surprisingly, though I was on screen just once, I made surprisingly a lot of appearances on those.
Yeah, she's clever. I need to find a way of putting a restraining order on Olga, because she's in all the lives. It's fabulous.
Almost all of them. No, not all, but a lot. Okay, you still have to chit chat, because I'm still connecting shares with
yes.
YouTube and Facebook nicks, because sometimes people from YouTube have a different username than on Facebook, and I'm not super clever, so.
Well, I say the fact that you get anybody that can put those reels together is super clever in my book. So thank you again, Olga, for putting all that together, for kind of just bringing it all into focus. So we've got it in a way that people can see what there is in the collection. Thank you, everybody, as well, for spending some of your very warm evening with us. And thank you, Nanika, who's already been teaching for hours and probably just needs to go and have a cold drink.
I'm fine. I was so excited that I'm full of dopamine and I don't know, everything.
And and tomorrow for me is going to be demo prep day, because I've got sample envy with all of this amazing stuff that I've got from the design team. So I'm going to have to try and come up with something kind of semi-decent in the short spells of time I get to demo on the actual TV. But what we will be looking forward to is seeing what all of you make with it, when you kind of get it home, and what you do with it, and what it inspires in you. So how much we love to see you share on the Fun with Funky Fossil Facebook group. Remember, we've got our challenge currently for the month of June, which is the Warm Colours Challenge. You may not have this in time to take part, but certainly join in with that. And then next month we'll be wanting to see lots of galactic inspiration from you all. Now,
and one of the upcoming challenges will be purple versus green, because it got a lot of votes.
I'm sorry, Sarah, I'm in the purple team.
I know you are. I know I'm totally outnumbered. I know Adele's on here, and I know she likes green, so she'll have to make lots of entries for that challenge to try and even up the numbers. Right, okay, everyone.
I have a winner. Just give me
Go on, Olga.
I'm putting the graphic up, because I think that Nunu will have to read the username. Just in case, because it's PG-13 over here, so yeah. Oh my God, where are you? You are here? Yeah.
Thank you, Adele, for the green hearts. Oh, Maxine, come on.
Okay, here we have.
We're all on the edge of our seats, Olga.
Yeah.
Michelle Martinez Saka.
Oh, yeah. I know.
What the Greek collection? Love it, Nuneka.
Yeah, and we have except today's giveaway. Remember that after the live stream is over, So share, because on Wednesday we will announce another winner from the shares after the live stream.
Absolutely. So, Michelle, if you either via, so I think you're in Patreon, but either message Nunu or me with your address, and we will get that whole collection out to you. Congratulations. And yeah, there's another chance. So please do share, keep spreading the word after the live, and we'll announce another winner on Wednesday.
Yes. So on Wednesday you have to come and watch Olga and I create something purple.
Definitely not green.
Definitely
Let's
not
say
green
that.
and not red. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we never know what's gonna happen on Wednesday, but there will be not so much green.
It just makes me sad, you know. Right. However, this has been a lovely live. Thank you, everybody. I really am excited about Monday, and I'm glad to see that you're all loving what Nanika's brought to us. So we'll leave you this Saturday evening, and there'll be lots of these samples will be going on the Facebook group, on an Instagram from the DT over the next couple of days. So just keep enjoying those, and we'll see you again very soon.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
See you later.
Have a nice weekend. Bye.